sure Honorable Kedia that will not be lenient so that he does not ask for cows. What the name of cows to improve? But I know you will not be paired. Okay, thank you. Yes, Honorable Jai.
Thank you, Chair. I am Honorable Jailom Nyang'oli, serving in this committee.
Thank you. Now, we also with us, we have our secretariat who have facilitated this sitting. They are led by our able clerk. He will introduce them himself.
Honorable nominee, my name is Donald Manyala, the clerk to this county assembly. I also didn't know he's the brother to Kili Shitsama, so if that is the case, then he should be my relative. But now I don't participate in scoring, there is no potential conflict of interest. With me is my able secretariat, support team led by the Deputy Director Community Services, Kultu Matemba, then the Principal Research Officer, Evans Katamu, the Principal Clerk Assistant, Ruth Chikamai, Senior Principal Legal Counsel, Brian Shivachi, and then the Sergeant at Arms, Patrick Baraza. On your left is the Public Communication and Media Relations Officer, David Muima. And above you on your right is our able team of Hansard, led by Charity Malala and Sylvia Nandi. Thank you.
Thank you. We shall come to you for introduction, but before we do that, we'd want you to swear. The swearing will be led by our Senior Principal Legal Counsel, Brian Monish. Just like Shitama. Thank you. Proceed.
I, Jason Stanley, now, do affirm that the information that I shall present before the Committee of Appointments in respect to the matter before the committee shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Yes. Welcome, Jason Stanley Mulama. Now, we wish the wish to lay a few rules of engagement between you and us. We shall be asking you questions. The panelists will be asking you questions in a view, with a view to ensuring that they get the best out of you, whether you are suitable or not. So when a question is asked, you will answer that question, be precise and to the point. Do not ask question yourself. Don't answer question by a question. And you will be answering the questions through me, the chair. And they will also be asking questions through the chair. So at the end of this exercise, we shall be able to remain behind and do an assessment of what the result of our interaction, and we shall now make a recommendation to your appointing authority, His Excellency the Governor. So those are the rules of engagement. So we'll start with the your introduction. Tell us your name, date of birth, and place of birth, as well as your academic qualifications that make you believe that you are suitable for the position that you have been proposed to be appointed.
My name is Dan.
Okay. You are audible.
I was born on the March at a place called Shaba in Central Ward, Kakamega State. Currently settled in Tamil. I hold a master's degree, Master of Social Science. Major areas of study are policy analysis, strategy, administration and development, and the management of common resources. I also hold bachelor's degree from Kenyatta University. The master's degree was done in London University. First degree was at Kenyatta University, where I graduated in 1996. As for the master's, I graduated in 1993. My major subjects that I studied were education, governance, and business. I'm currently pursuing PhD degree, but it's progressing very slowly. I also served the government of long time. I retired in the year 2020 from the public service, where I served as director at Kenya School of Government, Baringo campus, between I retired in 2020. Before joining the Kenya School of Government, I had been a trainer in many other institutions, including TTS, where I was a lecturer in 1989. That's when my day started in training. So I've been a trainer for a very long time, and also a manager, leader in the institutions where I worked. And I believe the knowledge and skills, plus the experience I gained over time, will assist in handling the issues county public service.
Thank you. Now, do you have any publications on the words?
Not direct publication, but we work with people just for purposes of our work, not necessarily for publication for other people.
Thank you. Now, I'll also ask some questions on integrity. Have you been convicted of any criminal offense?
I've not been convicted.
Do you have an active case in court against you? In the course of your career, have you? No, okay. Now, have you ever been dismissed or your work terminated for a cause other than end of contract?
caution, show cause, things like that.
Okay. Have you been linked to any corruption case going on in the country?
Yeah.
Now, is there any potential conflict of interests that you're likely to face once if you are appointed as a member of the board?
No.
What's your net worth? Made up of what?
Annual source of income.
Yes. Which ones? How do you come to 55M? Yes, yes.
Intention. Also, we see donations from friends.
Thank you. Which you know will now be legal if it is anything above 2,000. You have now to declare it going forward. Okay, thank you. You will be asked questions from by my colleagues, starting with the Honorable Peter Aluna.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. To the nominees, one question from myself. Nominee, Honorable Chair has referred you to vices of corruption related to honesty, issues of conflict of interest. But again, what is your personal conviction over those vices? Your personal conviction and dictates.
As man spoke of the man, strive not to forget it. I will also strive whereby Public Officers Act talked about conflict of interest. If I realize that there's an interest, I have to declare it openly, and where possible, exclude myself even though. Decision making. And it does not affect the final decision. Till that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chair.
Honorable Leader of Majority.
Thank you, Chair. Well, Jason Mulama, I just have a few concerns with your nomination that our ears need to get clarity from your end. You just mentioned in your submission that you are on pension, and you are getting into a position where the young people, most of them who want to get employment, and some of them are even asking if they would serve on such boards. That notwithstanding, I would want to ask if you are willing and if this committee approves your nomination, to come up with a policy of voluntary early retirement to the county employees, because the wage bill is out of the roof. We have been given provisions that it should be below 35% of our budget, but we are doing over 40% currently. And one of the ways to do that is maybe if we planned a way of having guys go on early retirement and have a package that we, in the long term, we reduce this wage bill. based on a job assessment actually that has having been done. So I don't know if, in your own thinking, if that is a viable route, and if yes, how do you plan to do it? Then number two is you are being a resident in Kakamega, you are aware of that this board has not been in place for over a year. And we just want to understand if you are aware of the circumstances why we don't have a board, and if yes, what would you do different that we do not find ourselves in a similar situation of not having a board in place?
If I'm to report the first thing out early retirement from retirement, is an option that can help reduce the weight. It's an option that is viable. However, it has to be done in part and done in such a way that doesn't jeopardize even the strong and the skills that we might be looking at. Because there could be areas in which we are looking for specific skills, and if those skills are still there with the people who are even older than the mandatory age, we could still utilize them so long as they help us in getting where we want to be. There are other ways in which we can also do this now. One of them is predestinations based on job evaluation. We can undertake predestinations and harmonization of salary structures so that we are able to employ people that we need, the number we need, and for the right positions. We can also do what we call an audit of our human resource to check for ghost workers. And I'm sure those ghost workers, if they are found to be existing, we can be able to clean the payroll and utilize the money that is usually channeled to us, be able to pay others and also to expand. Sorry, if we can repeat the question number two.
It was in regard of the previous board. You can recall it. Yeah.
The existing type, not that the money, or even if it was there, it's one of the advantages. Have documents provide that. If you are working on the county public service board, or even in the county service, you need to work with both the leadership of that county and the people who are around you, plus the whole staff. If you can't work with them, it can be very, very tricky. So the way I'm looking at it is we want to foster good working relationship with both the leadership of the committee and the employees of the council, so that we seem to be working towards the same goal of improving the lives of our people in the country. So secondly, I would wish we establish policies in the county, if they don't exist, within the county public service board on human resource. If they exist, we need to strengthen them and also enforce the policies so that they are followed. For example, when it comes to recruitment and selection, we need to exercise like transparency. We need to be transparent in whatever we are doing so that people do not complain as if the people are taking care of their own interests. At the same time, we will need
you. Yes, Honorable Akedias Liai.
First of all, my question is with the recent past we have had insults. Most of the disciplinary of staff carried out by the service board, but most of the time, incidents have been important. Sometimes the courts overturn the decisions of the service board, and by extension the county. It even ends up with penalties, and which are very, very costly to the county. What would you do as a member of the board to avert such situation?
Thank you, Chair. I want to say there are different ways in which we can avert this situation. One of them is training our staff, and especially senior staff, to understand the laws relating to labor and also relating to employees. We need to get staff to understand them well so that they are able to provide an environment in which they cannot, people may not create situations that will bring up grievances or issues that will take us home. Secondly, we can undertake alternative dispute resolution mechanisms, like arbitration, like mediation, etc. We also can improve our performance management systems so that people, when they are working within the county public service, they are able to feel part of the county and feel recognized. For example, with the performance management systems, we can introduce systems that can help us assess the abilities of the various workers and also be able to reward those who have done.
Stanley, I expected when I heard the word training that you will start by yourself saying the first thing we shall do is to go for training or for benchmarking with Public Service Commission. But you see, you are training the staff and not the board. You know, you have to capacity build yourself. Yes.
Look at it, staff.
What about the board? What about the board? Yes. Yeah, the first people to be trained, you go to public service for 1 week, you interact and see what they do, what is the best practice you can get from there that you can adopt as a board, because you'll be a replica of the Public Service Commission at Nairobi. So the first thing should be, first week or second, you go to benchmark and you earn something. They only earn something when they go there.
Chair, looking at your CV, you have expansive experience in public service and government affairs. What is your position on nepotism, tribalism, corruption, inclusivity, and unfair distribution of positions now that you're coming to the Employment Board of Kakamega County? And what new strategy, plan, or idea are you going to borrow from your experience working in public service to bring to the board to ensure that there is fairness and just?
Thank you, through the chair. nepotism, corruption are vices that have invaded most of the public service, even at the national level and the county level. These vices need to be eradicated. And as I have said, one way in which I'm going to handle this is to try and promote and emphasize preference to our human resource policies, both at national and county levels. Because those policies explain clearly what should be done to avoid such vices. I had already mentioned that things like political interference or things like feeling you are part of a certain community and therefore you need to any nepotism will not be part of my idea in this of the public service. Because I will try to, or I will strive to ensure that we have adhered to those human resource policies that help us avoid such. There are other laws even within the government. We will emphasize the laws. Like Article 10 and 232 of the Constitution, we need to emphasize it in our public service through training staff, including ourselves, so that they understand that those values are very important. They talk about human dignity. They talk about inclusivity. We talk about diversity, and those things can help us even when we are doing things like recruitment and selection. In recruitment and selection, we will be willing to ensure we include in our advertisements and in our selection ideas that seem to foster inclusivity or taking care of diversity. Because in our county, I know we are diverse. People even from marginalized groups. Marginalized groups would be like women, youth, and even there are certain communities like Asians who live within Kakamega County. They might be feeling like they are marginalized, but because we want people to understand our national values and principles, we should be able to handle that issue, nepotism, corruption, so forth. At the same time, this time we want to employ the right people for the right position. So we will encourage things like competency-based recruitment. If you have the competency and you have the qualification or the papers, then you should be the right person to work in this county. We will not just be looking at because somebody has brought so and so, or because so and so is our relative, or whatever. That will not be part of public office.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot, Mulama. We've been asking you questions, and we are coming to the conclusion of this exercise. But before we conclude, I would like you to give you a chance for you to let's give us your parting shot. Your parting shot as we conclude this event.
I want to say, given an opportunity to, first of all, I want to thank this committee for giving me an opportunity to appear to that consensus. Given an opportunity, I want to propose that I'm going to this committee. I will do all that there is
Thank you very much. So thank you. We are going to, as I indicated, rate you as per what we have, these interactions that we have had, and we'll come up with a conclusion as a panel, and that conclusion will be given in the form of a recommendation to your appointing authority, that is His Excellency the Governor, for purposes of further processing. So we wish you all the best. It has been a good interaction, and we hope you will be successful. Other is we've looked at your certificates. I think they are in order. Oh, the name Stanley. It's a very unique name. Yeah. Yes.
Like, just in Lama, there was another just in Kahol.
Yes.
Then I found the middle name.
Yes.
People bringing in.
That's what differentiates now the other Jason. Thank you. Because when I first saw it, I thought it was misspelled. Thought it, yes, I thought is it Stanislaus? Is it Stanley? Yes. Where's your ID? Thank you, members, for these vibrant interactions. Thank you for your questions. They have been very incisive and to the point. Thank you for your time. At least we have had a very good interactions. We also been very quick, and we are happy to report that we have come to the end of the exercise. So for our secretariat will retreat to ensure that they do the report, but of course we shall all retreat for that purposes for another 3 days. So other is so that we come to that give that report. We expect the report to be ready by Monday or Tuesday.